The Bible talks about a new age, the coming of a new age, and I want to explain what a new age is, because a lot of people think it's the end of the world, and it's not. It's the end of the age. Aeon was the original word. Aeon in Greek means age, ages. Now, an age is something that happens in the sky. The sun moves through all of the zodiac signs, and as it's moving through these zodiac signs, you know, it does this daily, it does this every day, it's moving, and it's going through these signs. Now, an age is a length of time. So an age is approximately 2,125 years. That's approximately the length of an age. And what an age is when the sun, so if you look out on the eastern horizon on the vernal equinox, and you look out at the horizon right before the sun comes up, what you're going to see is a set of constellations. Whatever constellation you're looking at, that is the age that we're in. And you can tell this on that one day a year. You can see it. So this is an age. Now, as these shift, we have what's called the changing of the age. Now, why is it fascinating? Because every time the age changes, every time we go through this 2,125 year change, something massive also happens. Massive. That we know about for sure. What happens is there is the changing of a belief system. Something massive happens and they introduce a new belief system. They introduce a new God. What the heck am I talking about? Well, in the Bible, when Moses came down from Mount Sinai, all right, he had the 10 Commandments, and he got mad because they did not want to listen to them. So he threw them down. Now, what was he saying? He was saying, don't worship the golden calf. You need to stop worshiping this golden calf, and you need to worship this way. And this way, we blow a ram's horn, and we celebrate the ram. Why is that? Why were they changing from the celebration of a golden calf to a ram? Why did Moses know this? Because Moses understood the sky, and he understood that the sun was moving out of the position of the golden calf, or Taurus the bull. Okay, and it's golden because the sun is in Taurus, the golden bull. Okay, they were worshiping the golden bull. Moses knew the sun is moving out of Taurus, and it's moving in to, what was it? Aries, the ram, which is why they have the ram's horn, okay? And he was introducing a new idea, a new philosophy, a new way to worship God. All right, now, Moses did this. That was 2,000, that was Old Testament. Now in the New Testament, we have we have Jesus, all right? Jesus is coming into the whole scene, and that's 2,000 years later. Why? Because now we have a change of age again, and we need to change the age. And the Bible talks about this a lot. Talks about the coming of the age and the changing of the ages, and where will Jesus be and the end of the age, and all sorts of stuff about the age. Now, Jesus says in the Bible to his followers, he says, go into town at the end of and you'll know at the coming of the end of the age, you'll go into town and find the man carrying a pitcher of water. He says this. What is that? That is the coming of Aquarius. So you have to understand, we had the golden calf, which is the bull, Taurus. Then we had Moses, Aries, the ram. Why does Moses have horns in every single depiction? Because he represents Aries, the ram. And it goes into a much deeper story of lunar worship and Sin being the moon god of the ancient Arabian world, okay? The god Sin is an Arabian moon god. The word Ai was the word for mountain. Sin Ai, mountain of the moon god, all right? When you start learning these older languages, you realize what's going on. But anyway, you have Moses representing Aries. You have Jesus. Why do you think he feeds the people with the 2 fish? And the Pope wears the ring of the fisherman. And it's all about fishermen, fishes. The symbol for Jesus is the fish. It's because we're talking about Pisces. Because at the end of the age, okay, of Aries, you have Pisces. So they ushered in Jesus after Moses. Of course they did, because it's the end of an age in the sky. Right now, why? We're living through one of the most fascinating times in history. Why? Because we're literally living through the changing of an age from Pisces to Aquarius. We're living through it. The Bible talks about this. All right, the changing of the age. What's going to happen? Well, what is happening? The narrative is going to get extremely biblical. They're going to try and trick people into believing all sorts of nonsense, when the reality that's happening is that this is all happening in the sky. It's actually visible. We can see it. And it's insane. It's amazing to understand, because you know that 99% of the crap that you're seeing on social media is fake. It's nonsense. Used to distract you, because when you're distracted, you are not working on yourself. You are not getting better. You are not helping other people. You're in fear. It's just sick, the system we've been put into. So learn things. Go open books, read. If you want to learn this type of stuff, this is what I believe. This is what I teach. I learned this all from Jordan Maxwell. All right, Albert Pike, people like that. So if you like this information, go to my website, please. I love you all so much. You don't have to go. This is my opinion based on my research.